people he will make any decisions necessary to keep the country running smoothly until the princess can assume her role as queen, or until other actions can be taken. Also to note, King Rutherford of Eastwood has offered his services in any way needed. How very kind of him, don't you think? To be honest, I don't think his assistance comes from the bottom of his heart. I mean, after King Stephen banned him from Alexandria following their heated argument last year over legalizing gambling in Alexandria, I would think he'd be the last one Alexandrians would seek assistance from. It appears we have 3 of the 5 Vesper Isles in the news this week. Eastwood, Casanova, and Alexandria all have major events taking place. That leaves 2 of our precious Vesper Isles, Wimberley and Catalina, keeping hush-hush. I wonder what they're up to. Perhaps King Rutherford is paying them a visit as well. You didn't hear that from me. Tweet me with your thoughts. Chapter 2. Her Royal Highness, Tory. When I walk through the automatic doors of the Air France Salon La Première Lounge at the Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, I feel like a new woman. 2 steps inside, though, I can see all the people in here either have newspapers held high in front of their faces, or are staring at the apps open on their phones, just waiting for an alert, and I'm that same old sad princess. The royal scandal of Alexandria seems to be everywhere, and no matter how much I want to escape it, I don't think I'll be able to. Everyone seems so wrapped up in it. Rachel Smart, my private secretary, is beside me. My father hired her after I finished university to help me with my charity work. She's become so much more than my secretary, though. Although my father would never have approved had he known, she's become my best friend and closest confidant. I rely on her for so much more than her duties. I lean on her for advice and guidance. She might be my age, but she's so much worldlier than me. Up until the death of my father, she reported to his private secretary, who was the principal channel of communication between the monarch and the government. Now, though, she reports directly to me, at least until the monarch itself is straightened out. A quick glance at her tells me she's whipped her phone out as well, and is reading royalgirl.net. For heaven's sake, I tell her, please stop looking at that trash. As we fall into step together, she lowers her phone and frowns. The article says, you've taken the crown and run. The crown isn't even yours yet. All I can do is shake my head. Please make a mental note to explain the difference between tiaras and crowns to the media the next time we hold a conference. Rachel heaves a sigh. You mean, if we ever hold another press conference? Red leather chairs are scattered throughout the lounge, and I point to the closest empty ones in the corner. Oh, we will. This is going to work, I assure her as I take a seat. The doubt on her face is evident, but she refrains from making any more comments about my absurd plan. Not that she hasn't had plenty to say on the matter, because she has. Nothing, though, is going to change my mind. Before she sits, she licks her finger and swipes at my forehead. What are you doing? I ask, staring at her dubiously. Biting her lip in worry, she tells me, you have a little, dye on your face. Right. The dye job we did in the bathroom on the flight from Alexandria to Paris, where my blonde locks were transformed into dark brown like magic. Who knew a box could do such wonders? Is it noticeable? Should I go into the bathroom? I whisper, suddenly wondering if my disguise conceals my identity as well as I thought it did. Cautiously, she looks around, and after tapping her screen, she hands me her phone, which she's turned into a mirror. No, I think I got it all, but perhaps you should double-check. In my reflection, I see dark hair pulled back into a messy bun that doesn't do a great job disguising the natural wave, but definitely conceals my signature blonde colour beautifully. Big blue eyes fringed with full lashes that didn't need to be glued on look back at me, and a mouth that glistens with a hint of sparkle smiles at it all. And there is no more wayward colour anywhere. Perfect.